This is the Morning Shower.
Brought to you by Late Night Hump.
Let the news wash over you.
With Jordan Freed,
Brendan O'Brien,
and Reena Ezra. These are your ShowerHead Lines.
The first regular season NFL game in Germany will be between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks at the home of soccer club Bayern Munich. It figures Tom Brady would come out of retirement to play in the birthplace of Nazis.
Kanye West has been hit with a lawsuit from a pastor who claims the rapper sampled a sermon without his permission. Texas-based pastor David Paul Moten filed a lawsuit against West, Universal Music Group Recordings, Def Jam Recordings, and GOOD Music, alleging that a sermon featured on the Donda track Come to Life lasts 70 seconds of the 5-minute, 10-second track, which is more than 20% of the song. Kanye better be careful, for co-opting the word of God without express written consent. The Lord is likely to send a plagiarism on him.
Nantucket is a step closer to allowing anyone who chooses, regardless of gender, to go topless on the Massachusetts resort islands beaches. The Gender Equality on Beaches Bylaw Amendment passed 327 to 242 at Tuesday night's annual town meeting. This is the best news I've ever heard!
A years-long malicious cyber operation spearheaded by the notorious Chinese state actor APT-41 has siphoned off an estimated trillions in intellectual property theft from approximately 30 multinational companies within the manufacturing, energy, and pharmaceutical sectors. A new report by Boston-based cybersecurity firm Cybereason has unearthed a malicious campaign dubbed Operation Cuckoo Bees, exfiltrating hundreds of gigabytes of intellectual property and sensitive data, including blueprints, diagrams, formulas, and manufacturing-related property data from multiple intrusions spanning technology and manufacturing companies in North America, Europe, and Asia. But let's not forget the real takeaway from this news story, that even with a job as serious as being a cyber hacker, you can still find ways to have fun at work, even if just by naming your current work project Operation Cuckoo Bees.
Hillbilly Elegy author J.D. Vance won Ohio's contentious and hyper-competitive GOP Senate primary on Tuesday. Ah yes, just what Republicans need. Another Hollywood liberal to run their party.
LinkedIn has agreed to pay $1.8 million to nearly 700 female workers in California after the Department of Labor alleged that they were subjected to systemic gender-based pay discrimination. But please, keep going to LinkedIn for all your networking needs, and maybe one day you too can get a job where you are underpaid way less than what you're worth because you're a woman.
Just call him Mr. 2000. Houston Astros manager Dusty Baker won his 2000th game Tuesday night, becoming the 12th skipper in Major League history to reach the milestone and the first black man to do it. It looks like this Dusty Baker cooked up some pretty clean rolls.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class of 2022 has been announced, including Dolly Parton, Duran Duran, Eminem, Lionel Richie, Carly Simon, Pat Benatar, and new wave duo Eurythmics for musical excellence. This is not to be confused with those inducted for sexual excellence into the Cock and Hole Hall of Fame.
The largest festival of the year in one South Texas city took a deadly turn after a rattlesnake handler succumbed to a snake bite on Saturday, according to a report. Eugene De Leon Sr., a rattlesnake handler at the Rattlesnake Roundup in Freer, was handling rattlesnakes in front of a crowd when he was bit. The man was such a good handler, he didn't have a medic or anti-venom on hand. A true legend always trusts their abilities. The world's biggest shipping company, Denmark's AP Moller Maersk, said Wednesday that it had delivered its best earnings quarter ever, driven by higher freight rates and more contracts being signed. Maybe it's because the only real estate still available are shipping containers.
Thank you for showering with us.
Lather, rinse, repeat every day before noon.
Scrub-a-dub-dub at latenighthump.com.